My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens and soon to be Black Series Edition. It's bumped the crap out of my stamp again. Alright, so today I am in here working on the new website. As I said before, Crystal Edge Technology Screens is not going anywhere. We've had the company for quite some time and we have done a lot of technology under that company. Because you got some people, it's sad, you know what, I'm not even going to bring it up because it's just how petty people can be sometimes. We got people saying, oh, he's abandoned this company. I never said that. Unless I said it out of my mouth, that would be, if you heard me say it out of my mouth, that's the only way it becomes true. But there's some people just really dead threatening, and that's sad at the end of the day. But anyway, we're not talking about the end of the day. So anyway, I wanted something different for the Black Series. I didn't want the Black Series to be in with the Crystal Edge. And with the Crystal Edge, we already have enough products on there, and we don't want things to become overcrowded on the website. So went in, purchased, and brought my domain name, registered it. Right now I'm in the search engine optimizer, tweaking everything to make sure that everything we post pops up on Google. So I'm just going through the formalities, designing new pages, what pages we're going to need. So we need a what's new demonstration page. We need a page for displaying our test demonstrations, stuff like that. We're going to have shipping policy. We're going to put a shipping policy in there too. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going in and just putting in basic information to get ready to set up. Let me see. Let's save this. And we're going to add a page. So we need a shipping policy page. Probably put another blank page. Chances are we don't use any of this stuff right here, because it doesn't apply to us. We need a blank page for that. Page. I want to do because it's not going to be done the way we want it. So put a blank page in. New page. And this is why I say that people got to be careful when they speak. They don't know what they're talking about. You don't know what my plans are, what I'm doing. But again, you get people always want to second guess, try to figure out what Mr. Bird's doing. Again, what Mr. Bird's doing with businesses, companies, and things I'm involved in, has nothing to do with you at all, period. The naysayers have nothing to do with them. So they're all concerned about, oh, what is he doing? It's none of your business. And if anything, you should be testing. I got testing to do today. I got testing to do tomorrow. I got testing to do after that. I had testing to do at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was outside in front of my house. I gotta go today. I gotta go in. I gotta cut the screen. I gotta expand it so it fits the entire. Oh no, sorry. We gotta spray out the window because we can't use the fabric. The fabric doesn't work. So we gotta spray out. I gotta go and spray the entire window from one end to the next. I can't show it on camera. There's certain things with this technology we cannot show on camera. It has to stay hidden until certain paperwork is basically filed. We can only show it off from a certain distance. You will never ever see until we get it finished. I say never, but for right now, you will never see the setup for what goes on, for how it's not because of the. It has nothing to do with the naysayers. People have to understand that, and the naysayers understand it has nothing to do with you. This has to do with when we step offline, we're going to have to deal with some very interesting characters, and mainly are going to be projections between companies and corporations that I'm going to have to deal with. I'm going to hire an almost near complete legal team to defend us if we do happen to run into one of these companies that may try to come in and take our products or try to take our products. So we have to be ready for this. So this next stage we're going to is no joke, and I like to be prepared for everything. Now, I want to keep this technology separate from Crystal Edge. That's what we want. We're going to have two companies. I still have contracts involving Crystal Edge. Crystal Edge is still embedded. It's a lot of technology. We're not getting rid of it. It's not going anywhere at all. We just need another company strictly dedicated for this. So, shipping information. So that's what that's all about. But you have some people that jump into conclusions and again, don't know what you're talking about. Now, properly building a company, you have to make sure you have all paperwork and filed, all of the good stuff, anything you're gonna legally need to get done. Website has to be built and it has to look nice, professional, plenty of information, plenty of video players, plenty of demonstrations, tons and tons of testing. Tons of testing. This is not something you rush and do because your site represents what you do. I'm trying to figure out where the freak is the spelling checker on here because it's not allowing me to copy and paste and put it up on freaking email account. So why is that not working? We'll figure it out. And I see they changed the page run since the last time I had one of these. Let's see, shipping information. All right. So I can basically copy and paste my entire shipping information up on one page, drop it over here, and then edit it the way I want to and go from there. That would save me a ton of time to the fact that I have so much information on one page, I can drop and duplicate for the other page, and we just check out what we don't need. Because the same shipping policy that's going to be used, I'm applying over there too. So it's just I have to change out. It's not going to be like 39s or 38, 39. As a matter of fact, I got to go and I got to update the shipping policy on the other page because it's saying 38s. It should say 38s, it should say 38, 39s, and 44s. So we have to update that. So as in the crystal edge technology, as of the 39s and 44s and the acoustics, including the exotics, that's it. There's no more. That's all we're going to make after that. Everything after that is done. Next stage, I said next stage we transfer to is all about advertisement and show. I'm not making any paints anymore. I don't have the time. This is virtually impossible. It can't be done. But what we have time, we have to put in to basically advertise in the company and get into the next level. I really don't have the time to do the testing anymore. So I have to get all testing done before I leave from here. So what I need to do is, honestly and truthfully, as for these other individuals, look, ain't no point in going in and pressing this guy to do his test. If he hasn't done them by now, he's never going to do them. That's a waste of our time right there. Sometimes I got to come back and I got to rethink things I'm doing. So that's a waste of time. If he hasn't done it on the first or second day, he's not going to ever do it. And at that point, judging by, like I said, what I've seen on Sunday, and both of them, the capabilities they claim they have, they don't have it at all, period. So they are what they are, and that's what they have. That's the end of the day. They can't go no farther than that. There's no way in the world they can step into where I'm about to go because they're going to test your stuff out there. They're really going to test your stuff. And if your stuff isn't legit and isn't by the book, you're going to be laughing stock out there. So they have to stay in a certain pond. I'm about to go swim in the ocean. So pretty much I need to concentrate on preparing for swimming in the ocean. So that's what I'm doing right now, getting set up. Got business cards coming in. We got merch coming in, everything for this Black Series technology. There's a whole lot of stuff going on with this stuff. On top of that, all for YouTube investors, people I'm talking to, people that want to be tied into this, that want to get part of this. This is going to be big. So I have to make sure that I got my head in the game and that I have to keep my head away from these childish games with these individuals because again, they're not going to stop me from what I'm trying to do. And with me keep going back in, that's going to basically mess me up at the end of the day. If they haven't done the test so far, then, and we already know, and I already got on the blacklist what they're known for, there's no point to press any farther because we know what they are. So for right now, I need to concentrate on this. I have to have all testing done on all products before I leave from here. Once I leave from here, I can't make any paints. Because where I'm going at, and the place I'm about to purchase, the place I'm about to rent out, I'm not doing that there at all, period. I'm actually in the process of purchasing a warehouse so I can do my work at the warehouse because I don't want anything being done in the place I'm going to be at. The only thing my place is going to be designed for is showcasing to the screens in there. And then once we get established for the storefront, we'll be showcasing them at the storefront. Until then, I need to get this done. So let me see. We're not going to be able to dub the video. We're going to need the video players on me. We just need the entire policy all together. So I'm doing is just putting a basic setup. The basic setup and putting the basic pages that we need. Let me see, this is done. Shipping information. I need shipping information down here. I'm setting up my header right now on what pages we need. So we got the shop. Shop, I definitely want to change that to black shop. Put the black shop on there. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. We'll do that later. Or rename that to. So, there's going to be people carrying on and acting up and spreading their little rumors. But again, as I said before, we don't care. The level we're going to is going to be absolutely amazing. And we don't have time for the shenanigans. And they don't have the time to back their product up. At the end of the day, we don't have time to entertain you. That's it. I got to come to really think about what we need to get done and how it has to be done. I have to have a lot of work. There's a ton of testing we have to do before I can even leave from here. Okay, I like this right here. We'll keep the black shop. Okay, about us, home, shopping, okay, shipping information. I need to be on this page right here. Where's the expansion? This is the expansion for the page. Ooh, this is definitely going to have to be expanded because the shipping information on our page is huge. So we got to bring all this down to expand the page. Now, those of you who ordered 2.0, we got a batch number to do today on the 2.0 for those orders. And as I said before, that the acoustic screens that we make on Crystal Edge are seasonal screens due to the fact we only spray those in the wintertime. It was quite cold yesterday. So this cold weather is what it's going to be. We already started. It's usually a little cold snap in there. And then it's not the design section. We don't need this. What is this? We don't need this. No, we don't need that. We go back. We don't need that. We don't need all that. Right here. What can I ask for? We're good. We don't want all that. All right. We don't want it. They're doing too much with that. I'll do my own. Change this background black enough for us. That's better. Background's all black. Let's see. Now, the window display technology, that is going to bring us. So that's going to be our biggest, most heaviest payout because that technology alone is freaking insanely flawless. It's actually insane. Matter of fact, I need to check on something real quick. That technology is crazy. I mean, before I do that, let me put my header in real quick. That technology is absolutely insane. We have to get special paperwork for that alone. That one has special paperwork to itself. Because that technology is crazy. And you know, we got people out there going to try to say we can do the same thing. We've been hearing that since the day one, since we first started our company. We can do the same thing. Let me see. I want to go with a header on this too. Header on this one. No. We need text. Text. That's too big. I'll take that header right there. Well, that's way too big. Or I have to shrink the header. Too big. There. And right here. Let me see, edit text. Let me see. Make that a little bit more here. 53. What's my pen at? Never up here at all. 53. Oh, 53 is from either side. No. Bring it down more past 53. Bring it to 43. 43 looks nice. So let me see. I'm gonna look at something real quick. And I got to figure out where my ink pens are at. And so that ink up here. Write everything down. Oh, here we go. All right, the font size and the text size is 43. So I want all the captions to be the same size. So that's why you write everything down. So I know that my font's going to be, and my font size, which I need everything to be the same. So that's 43. Without shipping information or shipping info. Instruction caps would be nice. 42. I think we'll take away the caps. Let's see. Shipping info. Put that into the center here. And then we'll put in some animation that will just slide in. Shipping information. All right, do we want to do a bold on that? What would happen? We go bold. Not native. Too much. After shipping information. What is the font on this? I like this right here. What's the font on here? We're going to need advanced the layout. What's the layout for the font? And this one. No, got it. The only thing that drives me crazy about using Wix is that they got so much information that pops up constantly all the time, but better that than have none of it. Let me see. Menu. That's the menu. So what are you using for the font for the menu? Let me see. Social shares. Search engine optimizer. And from there. Oh, it doesn't say. I see design page, background, rename page, duplicate page, the home page, hide page. I see social shares. We haven't done that page right now. Let's see something from that. I wanted to get. But we can do this. I can go back and I can always change in the font anytime I want to. Just copy, change it over. All right, so that right there is going to be shipping information there. Let me see. I literally sat there and said on camera that I can literally build a company from the ground up and watch me do it. Do it all the time. As a matter of fact, I did it when I left. The first time I did it was with Digital and Crystal Screen Paint when the people overseas was trying to take my company from me. So I was tied into a 10-year global contract with no way out of it. And I had to pretty much destroy my own company, design a whole new technology, and build it from the ground up. Let me see. We'll keep that there. I do want to add in some anime. Do you need anime for this? Let's see. I want to join the flies in. That bounces in. There we go. I'll take that one. Looks good for the shipping right there. That's good. I'll take that right there. Is it centered? This thing isn't centered. There it is. It's centered now. All right, let's go save this. That's done. All right, now let's go over here and let's grab some decorations for the bars. Some decorations for this. Let's see. I'll take this one right here. Sure, what the heck? Get back. Oh, these. I'll take these. What's this right here? This one. I'll take these. All right, let me see if I can get a lock on you. There you go. Right there. Need to expand you. Too far. Put you in the center. There you go. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Should have returned policy. Oh, I forgot. I can't remember the last time we're on here on this section. Let me see something for a minute. Okay, hold on a minute. Where the heck am I? Oh, there's my probably. There's my entire policy. All right, huge policy in there. Then I need to get rid of this thing right here. This gotta go altogether. I gotta remove that. It's gonna have to go access to the site because we don't need this here. This is doing too much. But that's the entire policy right there. All right. Let's see. Let's go to here. Nope. So then it's gonna be. Oh, fine. That's how you're just adding a few minutes ago. Here we go. There we go. So now we need to go in here and we need to pull up another text. Bring the header for this one much smaller. Expand that out. So the reason why I put the separation bar here, because what that does is when you put the text in, it makes it even from one end to the next. You don't want it to match the header, you want it to match the bar here. Looks more professional. All right, how far do we have down here? Let me drop all this information in. Make sure we got enough room. Keep expanding the page. Make sure we got enough room for that. Now, if you decided to build a web page, keep in mind that this is easy. It's not like Dreamweaver. If you know Dreamweaver, that's a lot of programming. I actually got people who do that. And I got to do that later on in time. But right now, this is what we're using. As for your domain name, they'll give you like a free, some people give you a free website and stuff like that, but the domain name is not yours, which means if I decide that I want to leave from here and go to GoDaddy, I can take my domain name with me because I own the rights to it. They don't own it. They own the rights to your domain name. They can sell it, do whatever they want to it. At the end of the day, it's better if you buy it, register it, and it's yours. So if I decide I want to leave from here, I take my domain and I own it. It's mine. So you do want to pay that extra money. It's not expensive, about $100 or so. There you go. There's a shipping policy. Right there. Every area we got a blank. This is where a video is supposed to be at. We can't copy and paste the videos. But we can drag and drop videos from one section and drop them there. Alright. This is everything. We got the whole thing to fit right on there. Alright, so what we need to do first is get rid of this. And then we need to expand it just a little bit more. Here we go. Now that's the whole policy right there. Now what we do is drop in a video player, this demonstration. Alright, and that is okay, so we just come to get a video player for each one of those we're missing. Let's get a video player for that. Okay. Video players there. Before we do all that, let me clean up this font. It's a little out of it. What are we doing? Ah, I had it. Why didn't you do that? All right, let me see. Okay, pretty sure. Clean this a little bit. I like the size of it. Let me see. Can we put in bold? Bold. I really don't like this font too much. I don't. Let me see if I have one here. Before I get into this, let me make sure I'm happy with the font. I'm surprised I don't have it in here. That's usually a very popular one. Well, it's one I like to use, but I'm surprised it's not in there. It's a very popular one I like to use. But it's not in there. Oh, it's got your own fonts. Ooh. Oh, here it is, right here. This is what I wanted. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, right there. Oh, yeah. COVID. That's COVID-19 since incorrectly spelled. No, look at it. I don't like it. It's too typewriter, you know, it's kind of like a little, it doesn't really say new technology. I'm not feeling it. So let's go find us another one. I actually looking for that all day and finally find it, and it's not what I want now. I'm not feeling it. I gotta stare at this page every day. Let me see. Let's try something different. What about this right here? I do like that. That I do like. All right, what did we get? Let me go back on that. What did we get for this? What was the, okay. So I'm gonna switch over to this one. I like this font better. Let's see. So much better. much better, much better. I like this one much better. I'm keeping this one. I like this font instead. All right, we'll take that. That's good. And I need to put a video player for each one that's missing. All right, we have one demonstration. Video, save it. Let's see. Okay, what is this saying? 38 in here. We have to edit that. Okay, doesn't say it there. Doesn't say it there. Doesn't say it there. Doesn't say it there. Doesn't see it there, batch numbers, okay, let's see that. Here we go. We can't have this in here because we don't have the information on that technology yet. The video player can be in there, this one can't be in here because we don't know. We actually honestly don't know. Let's see. Here. Slash A. It's not available. And put the abbreviations for 39 in there. Should be let me have that thing over my keyboard. I can really see my keyboard in here. Oh, I got the Roman numbers coming. Perfect, that's perfect. That's definitely what I wanted. Let's see. That's perfect. Really? Capture on all that one? Seriously? Let me assume. Reference mentioned here, 38, no, okay. I only added in one section, okay, that's good. All right, cool. We're just going in and save this. So shipping policy is finished because we have, let me see. All right, as long as it doesn't say anything about the item, I'm definitely gonna have to put a new processing video in too. Because now we're processing our containers a lot different. Containers can be different. These containers for this unit are not going to be the same. We went to a special store to get these containers, so we got certain containers for them. Even the exotics have weird containers in that. They got really crazy containers. So each container matches the paint's personality. The exotics are the last that we're going to be doing under Crystal Ridge Technology screens. That's all final. Let me see. We need to go in. This is all done. Okay, so we got to save everything saved, right? That was right there. I really have some freaking option for my save. It's right there. Staring me in the face. I'm going to take a look at a preview real quick. The preview will allow you to look at your page. Once you publish it, you'll see it like this. And that's the entire policy right there. Now, since we own our domain name, this whole, at the bottom they put down 2022, I can go to a lawyer, get all that, put right in there, copy and paste and put those documents right in there. We just don't own us, we own our own site. So when you see anything at the bottom that says with Wix, no, we own ours. We just purchased mine. So, that's done. All right, so I'm gonna write to that domain name. Let me see, this is not centered. This should be over here. That's not centered, that's way off. Let's come out of here and let's fix this right here, because this is definitely way off. Let me see. Yeah, this is off. This is supposed to be like in here, like so. There we go. Now we can see it. All right. Ship policy is good. Everything's good. What about the background? What's the background to this right here? Oh, the background's black anyway. Okay. That comes up black. All right, so that's done. What's new? What's new? What's new? We need to come in here and get that done. So let's go to our pages. Let's go over to what's new. Got a couple things in here. I got one in here. Servant page. I don't need any of that. Taking all that out. Let's see what's new for demonstrations. All right, we need to add video players in here, and we need a page to explain what it is. So we want to expand our page right now. So this will allow us to put in anything we're working on, like stuff like that, but wait, I can't put in what's new. Well, I can put in what's new. No, not really. If we're basically not developing after we leave from here, let me see, because we're not designing anything else. So I guess it just would be, it would just be, let me see. I'm not making anything else. Let me see. Page, I need to rewrite the page, rename the page. There we go. So it's not gonna be what's new. It'll be demonstrations. That's it. No, I'm not making nothing else. All right, let me finish that right there. Okay, so this will be demonstration. Let me see. First, we're gonna change that background. Nice black. That's the hell that's not there if you want. All right. I'll put a header in here. It's right here. Right. Our size for which one was what, 43? It's 43, right? Let's see this right. This 42. That's our size, it's 43. Uh, 43. Now we're going to put a page in here for links. And this page right here won't have a blacklist. We only have one page that's needed. We don't need two blacklists in it. Sorry about that, people. My bad. Had spaghetti last night. But we only need, the blacklist only be on the Crystal Edge page because, as I said before, that's all we needed for that. We need two blacklist pages. All right. We are doing, this is the demonstration page. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong freaking font on top of that. Demonstrations. Let's get that out in the center right there. And let's get one of the, let's go over and let's do fonts. All right. Let's see. Watch, remember that already from the door. later on, I'll put that information later on, explain what it's all about, and what the page is for, and all that other good stuff. Alright, so I'll give you information on that information page. So we're at the divider in that one. Declarations. Oh, come on. No. Yeah, rise up. He's over here. Let's see this center. Are you center? Let me see. This center. Okay, cool. Alright, that's all centered. That's done. Let me go grab some video players for the demonstration. Wait, no. Wait. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be under the text. Let me see, there we go. You're supposed to be there. I'm in the middle of the text. So you're supposed to be... Be nice. Be nice. Didn't ask for all that. Didn't ask for all that right there. This is what I asked for. Thank you. Right there. I need you right there. Perfect. All right, how much room do we have on the player? Over here. Expand it down. Let's see. Let's bring some video players in for this application. Over here, grab video player. Let me see. Players here. Right there. You gotta shrink it a little bit because I gotta fit side by side, so that'd be a perfect size for that right there. Put you right there. All right. Let's start off with 6 players. Now the test demonstrations they're always long when we do test demonstrations, but basic demonstrations, we gotta start shortening them things. We literally gotta start shortening them demonstrations. They're way too long, they're way too long. So we have to shorten them. The demonstrations outside the house, we need them like that. Enough information, but not where it's just berserk, where you're literally reading War and Peace at them things. It's too much. Even when I go through, I go, good gracious, like really? But then there's so much information you're supposed to see, but we need to break it down in time. We're doing too many videos a day, so we need to break that down to also too. So we need to slow things up a little bit in that part. We got plenty of time. That's the problem with me. I like to get everything done in one day, and I shouldn't be doing that. I should be spacing it out a little bit here. Burn myself out because now I got to run 2 companies at the same time. I'm burning myself. Well, I'm not running 2 companies at the same time. We're going to bring in a work crew. Oh yeah, we're going to do this a little bit differently. So I got to bring in a work crew. I'm going to hire workers, all that good stuff. Which means I have to apply for something I have to apply for. Basically, when I start hiring people, well, I'll get around to that. I have a tax guy, so he's going to take care of all that for me. He's going to give me it because I need to know how to do this and how to do that. Ooh, I forgot about that. I do have a couple of tax guys. This is the benefit of being good friends with a lot of your customers. Because a lot of my customers do some pretty interesting stuff, and I'm like, oh, really? You do so and so and so. And sometimes we do a little trade-off. Sometimes we want the high-tech screens. We do a high-tech screens with a little trade-off. So it's pretty cool. One of the customers that comes to the house, he's a professional welder. So I was like, what do you do for a living, man? I'm a welder. He does all that stuff. And I was like, wow, that's just what I needed. Because we need a flight simulator. We need the base for the flight simulator. That's all welding involved. He's going to do all that. We need screens that collapse. We want curved screen, frames for the curved screens. He can do all that. Yeah, he does all that stuff. Perfect. So, really nice people at the end of the day. Everybody helping each other out. So I can come up with cool stuff to their entire house. Where you want to screen at, we can set it up for you. And you can help me design a curved screen for a gaming simulator, which would be pretty cool. Which I'm actually going to have a couple of those in the store, gaming simulators hooked up. All right, so we got the 2 video players here. Let's get ourselves 2 more right here. Right there. Okay, and we have to size these to fit. Oh, don't be nice, be nice, be nice. Okay, there's another one. Now the site is published, which means you can go to the site and look at what we have done now. You won't see this because right now I'm in editing for this right here. But you'll be able to see it be built. That's why I publish it, because I want people to go in and be able to visit and see the site being built bit by bit by bit. So every time you come in there, you'll see something new or a new video or something like that. And you get a chance to watch the whole thing come together. Let me see, from here to here. Oh my goodness, I thought about it. I'm going to be up there with a lot of my family and their families got connections and all this crazy stuff. A friend of mine has ties with the school district. He's our friend, he's married into the family. He's actually works for school and he has strong ties in the school district. So he was talking to him about how the screens and showing them off and everything. So that's going to be fantastic. Then we can put company demonstrations up here. I got a slew of gamers and stuff like that. The beta testers, oh, it's going to be fantastic for the beta testers up here. You start a beta tester program and stuff like that. Online, it's really hard to do beta tester program because you never know what you're dealing with. So, but offline, it's a little easier because I was seeing that person. I can know it's a more hands-on thing. That's why. Now, as for answering the questions for overseas contracts, sorry, we are not doing them. And there's a reason why we're not doing overseas contracts, because for me, from personal experience, they do not work out. They are potential headaches for us, and I'm sorry. You can be a legit company at the end of the day, but I'm not doing it because it's a lot of paperwork. There's a whole lot of stuff you have to go through. Even at the fact when you transfer a formula through customs, there is a ton of paperwork behind that, a ton of it. And some of them will request to know what's in it. No, we're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. So if you have a business here in the U.S. and you want to basically do business with us, or you have parties in the U.S., not a problem. But other than that, you're not doing the overseas thing. I'm not doing it. And on top of shipping costs and everything else, it gets insane. So I'm sorry, but we're not interested for that one. You got another way of a solution of doing here in the United States, and if you decided you want to transfer over there, then then that's we got a problem with that. But I'm not going through that whole. I went through that when I had the overseas contract. It was something else. Let me see the video player here. We got 6 video players to start for the demonstration. So we need a demonstration room because I need a room. We can't do downstairs, but downstairs you can see when you see the sofa and all that, it doesn't look professional. So we want to, for right now, I need to convert. We have an empty room back there, the master bedroom. It's not being used for anything. I'm doing some windows displays back there. That's basically about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that entire room bone white because it needs to be. It's too dark in it right now. And redo the floors, bone white, and everything. Everything's set up in there real nice. And then we'll put a screen up there and display in there. We'll do a display setting in there. I mean, I got time to get all this done before it's time to move to the next level. So I'm going to utilize the space the most I can get out of it. So do as many, before the snow kicks in, get as many outdoor demonstrations done. So we have that on display and all that finished. So yeah, because a lot of these screens have to be outside because we have to show their indoor and outdoor technology. We can't write something on the web page without backing it up. So it has to be on there. Let me see. Just getting the side of it. So our official logo, the one you're looking at right now, official, the logo you're looking at, that's the dummy logo. Any logos you're seeing right now, they're dummy logos. They're just something to fill in the spot. The official logos are not going to be seen until actually everything is locked in. Then you'll see them popping up left and right and replacing everything else. But those are just dummy logos. We don't really have it set in stone. Some of the names are going to change. We don't even know about the names yet. I don't even know yet what the names are going to be yet. So if you see something say Cinema Complete, that's not the name of it. That's actually the name that's fitting for the time being, so we can have something to call it. But it hasn't been decided yet. Now people are like, we haven't been decided yet. God hasn't told me what it's going to be called yet. I told you this technology that was given to me in my dream, and what it was going to do was the next level. And I couldn't figure out why. And he was telling me that don't plan to be here much longer. Don't plan to be. There's another level coming. Don't plan to be here. And now I can see it. I can all see it now coming together. So yeah. So for those of you thinking that the Crystal Age is not going anywhere, you know how much time I put into that? I put a lot of work into that company. A lot of freaking work. No, I got contracts right now. Like I said, as we speak, tied into that. So no. I pulled that company out. I'm looking at a lawsuit on my hands. And within my contracts, I can be sued for doing something. I do something like that. So imagine if a store has they're advertising a product line, or they have our product line in there, doing something, or they're distributing for us, and I pull an entire company down. Well, we don't make this anymore. You know how much trouble I can get in for that? So that means I obsoleted an entire product line without letting them know that I was doing this. They could sue me for it. Because now they have an item they can't even go in and buy from us because we don't even have it anymore. Anytime we take something offline, doesn't mean it's deleted and it's gone. It means basically it's going someplace else. That's what it means it's going at. Because I'm not going to do all that testing just to get rid of something that goes someplace else. Let me see. The window yesterday, man, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm outside. My neighbors are across, so I can turn around. I didn't want to turn the camera around because they're literally right across the street, right there, looking at the window. And they're baffled by it. I can't figure out what it is, but that's straight right onto the glass. That thing came up crystal clear. So the transfer is clean. It's so freaking clean. The problem you have when you do window projection technology, any from rear technology, is sometimes the formulas don't mix well and they cause black lines into the screen. They may cause little specks all over the screen, and the transfer is not clean. It's very dirty. And then you have to worry about lamp glare. You have to worry about the lamp pushing through and having this blinding glare on the other end. That's another issue you have to deal with at the end of the day. So we have a 5,000 lumens sitting up there, and you can't see any lamp glare. It's a clear image pushing right through. So that technology alone, it's going to have some serious paperwork tied to it, because that would be the most valuable technology we have right now compared to everything else, because that involves corporations, companies like McDonald's and Burger King that can display that technology right on their glass and have their entire menu, commercial, right there on the glass. And at that, it's going to be affordable, because usually rear projection technology like that is crazy expensive. It's going to be affordable, and they don't have to go out and spend money for these crazy projectors to make up for what the screen's going to do, because it's going to fade out. So next testing stage for that technology is to embed that sun killer into it. We put that stuff into it. We have a screen that can take a direct hit from the sun. That's extremely good. So that means if they have an awning out there, whatever, it's going to be to maintain easy 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever. So that's a lot of testing up to do. And unfortunately, since the weather's getting cold, guess where I'm going to be outside staring at a window. Yes, sirree. But it all comes with the territory. All right, let me see. We're going to need to expand this a little bit more, because we're going to put on video players. I'm going to put a gallery in there too. So let me see. Right here. Expand the page. And we'll put another one of those dividers in. Decorative dividers. There we go, put it right there. Come on, play nice. Here we go. Right in the center. Right there. All right, let's finish. Let's go bring the gallery. No, first we bring the gallery. Let's bring in a header. Wait. What did I put in for the, oh yeah, that's 43. All right, that's 43. This is the header for this. This has to be 43. That's the font size we're doing right now. We're going to explain the caption here. Just put down pictures and illustrations. All right. Let's bring our size down to 43. 43. Change this to the center of this. And, oh shit, I'm going to change the original font to the font. Here we go. Perfect. Should be pictures. Picture demonstration. No, not exactly. Oops, yes. All right, I'm going to do applications here. There. All right. And I got another option on here for taking pictures. I gotta go out and get myself a lazy Susan, or maybe, I don't know, a lazy Susan. No, I forgot. They got the equipment for that. I just buy the equipment. So I'm gonna have to put in a camera studio for the other place because I need something where I can set the object in the middle, and I want the camera to do a whole panorama. And I know there's cameras that do all that stuff at the end of the day, but I saw something we can actually set the camera. This thing can move all the way around. So we want the pictures, all that stuff to be insane. I gotta get black backgrounds for it and all the other stuff we need to get done. Oh, that would be sick. I just had an idea for the pictures. I'm not gonna say anything about that one. I'm gonna keep that one quiet. But it's gonna actually look really crazy sick if we do it that way. Oh my goodness, that would look so sick. We definitely gotta do it that way. All right, I gotta order some stuff today for that one, for taking the pictures. I want to look really insane. I was trying to get the flash intro, but I think they removed it. It used to have a flash intro on here. So I wanted the lightning effect coming off the back and you go all black, and then through the black you would see the image push through. But I'm gonna call them up and see, or go to the page. If they don't have it there, maybe I can buy it and put it in there because I want an intro that comes up. So they used to have an intro starting on a flash intro. I don't know what happened to it, but it's not there. All right, we got the gallery here. So that's done right there. That's right there. Font size. Let's go here. Let's go drop in the gallery. Let's see. Expand our page. Let's save this to wherever I had it. We don't want to go through that incident. I had an incident literally. I was building an entire page and I forgot to save in the page. The internet hiccuped and literally took the entire page offline, and I lost everything. I had to do it all over again. Ugh. All right, let me see. We need a gallery in here. A slideshow gallery. Let's go see what the gallery's got over here. Because I know they got some new stuff in here too. I like the 3D gallery. The one that pushes up the image to come around. That's my favorite. So I think that's what I'm going to use. These are the special effect galleries. Yeah. Oh, that one's hot. That's really hot. I'm taking that one. bar. Did I put a bar? Did I put a bar in here? No, I did not put one in. All right. We need to go in and get a bar first. Let me see. Decorative lines. What do we have on here? Good night, good night, good night. Let me see. Be nice. All right, so this is the gallery right here. Let me see. We got for settings in here. Anything other than size than a 4.3 aspect ratio? Oh, I forgot we can expand these things. Let me see. 3D slideshow settings. Oh, all right, I look into that more often. All right. Let's see. Can we expand this where you want to? Yeah, we can put it in like a kind of a 16:9 kind of format. Look at 4.3. I'm staring at it. All right, make sure it's just centered. All right, let's just get an image for this. Just change these images. All right, let's drop this one. We'll drop that one. We'll drop this one. Just pull an image out. We need 2 images. Couple images. Here we go. All right. Put this in there for the time being. All right. Description of what it is. Let's see. Black series. Black series. Even I gotta check myself, people. Sometimes I mess with this stuff. All right, let's see. This is why I'm done all this. Once I'm done all the writing here, I gotta take everything I read, take it, and put it in the spelling checker. And the spelling checker show me where I made all the mistakes, recorrect it, bring it back in again. All right, so Black Series Edition. Now, again, like I said, for the people who don't like us at the end of the day, I don't care. For my customers, we're doing this because number one, it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for me. But most of all, this is going to allow our customers and anyone else who's doing business with us to make a considerable amount of their profit. On top of that, most of all for my customers, it is going to give them technology unbelievably that they're going to be the shopping for projectors. It's going to put them on a whole different level. If you can't afford 1080p, if you can't afford a 4K projector, a 720p will look incredible. As you've seen already, look incredible on these screens. So we want to make it so that the customer doesn't have to worry about having deep pockets, or he has to be in a certain category in order to have the latest and best technology. You can have an amazing setup without basically spending so much money. And the same thing goes for companies. Companies don't have to spend all this money for these expensive high-end projectors when the screen's doing all the work. So that's the main purpose of it all. And that's why, like I said, I need to basically, and I said this before, it's a bad habit of mine. It's a very bad habit. It's that kind of a protective pit bull kind of mentality where basically if somebody comes to my company, I get hands-on. It's personal, it becomes personal. And there's one thing to defend yourself. There's another thing when you just take it too far. That's my problem. I lock onto something. I don't like to let go of it until I can drag it down to the level where I need to see it at. And I need to just basically back up a little bit. So, okay, look, you're going too far in this. You're doing this every day. This is becoming a habit again. You need to back up. And I have to train myself. This is good learning experience for me. These jokers at the end of the day are perfect experience for me to train myself to learn how to basically back up and teach myself how to handle things without locking onto something. It's one thing to go in, we can prove what we can do. It's another thing we can go and we can out these people at the end of the day, but to lock on it and go through it every single day is craziness. So that's what I have to teach myself. So they are actually, at the end of the day, perfect experience on basically teaching myself to become a better person. Come out here, prove your point, back your product up, and then go about your business. My problem is that I'll come out, prove my point, and then come out to continue to hammer these guys over and over again, knowing that I already got I won already. Back it up and go in and go out and take care of your business. After a while, kind of looks kind of sad for a bit. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm teaching myself. They are perfect for this. So instead of me saying, well, you know, I got to deal with these yogurts until I get all this taken care of. This is good experience for me to teach myself to be able to control myself even better in business. So, gentlemen, thank you. Because what you're doing is you're basically teaching me to learn to come out and defend myself, but also to learn to say enough and then back away and go back to work. That's what I got to do. Because I could have started this morning off literally sitting there talking about, well, he has 5 more times and 6 more times and 7 more times and waste time on long videos talking about something I've already talked about before. It's already being taken care of. It's already being handled. I could be doing something else like this, which I'm doing now. All right, so we got the store. We got the store's not set up yet. It's just there. I haven't added any payments or nothing. You can't buy it anyway. You just can't get it anyway because again, until the paperwork is done, that's the only way we can basically show off the real labels. We can show off containers. You won't be able to see any of that at all, period. So you can't show anything off until everything else is done. Let me see. All right. And some things I learned about myself too. I gotta stop. My videos are way too long. They're way too long. This one, unfortunately, is going to be long because I'm doing anything involving business. I'm doing something like this or testing. Those are long videos, but everyday videos. I can go in and just do 2 videos and 2 demonstrations to be done. It's just the screen is so much fun. You have no idea what it looks like on mine, and it looks absolutely crazy. So I'm like, what about this video? Let's do this one. Oh my goodness, do this one over here. That's why the videos take so long. Okay, Black Edition series description. I can't put any description. Coming soon. There's no information on it. Coming soon. Oh. That's one right there. Can we just copy and paste this? Because we don't play writing the same thing down over and over again. Like, can we get a break here on this one? Or we can't. We need a link. Oh, we can do it. Oh no, we can't. Mother George, that just makes my job. I could type this in over and over again. Can I go ahead and do it? No. Yeah. Why don't you do it that way? That's why I gotta write this in over and over again. I used to have to copy and paste it, but now you can't do that. All right, whatever. You know, when you do the search engine optimizer, you literally have to put tags in for every single thing that you have on your page. Every single thing, every picture, every video, everything. That's how they pop up. So there's a way to tweak the search engine optimizer that you come up first on Google. You don't have to go through that whole thing when people call you up, that phony scam nonsense. Say, hey, you want to be first on Google picture? Don't do that. Don't do that. But there's a way you can get up there and don't for free. You set how to tweak your search engine optimizer. That's all. And another quick way of making sure that your website is posts up everywhere, you go to search engines and basically go in and there's an application you can fill out. You can actually submit your domain name. So basically you come up in the search engines. So that's something you can do too. A lot of people don't know that, but you can actually do that. And also too, a quicker way, I'll give you another quick trick. When you do your YouTube videos, make sure in the caption at the bottom of your tags or you have it on there, make sure you put your email, your address for your like the www, so on, so on, so put it everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. So somebody even just types it up, your videos, boom, pop up and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty cool way of doing it. This is why I told you at the end of the day, we use YouTube as advertising. It's free. You have any idea how expensive advertising is? It's crazy expensive, and it's free. Just have to know how to use it. As for the Facebook, where they want you to pay to boost, do not pay for that. I did it. I spent thousands of dollars into that, and pretty much most of them are coming there are bots. They're not real people. Yeah, that's trash. That's a waste of money. No, I don't even go near that. I did that one already. Thousands of dollars, and most of those are never just machines. Okay, there's the last one. Okay, put the comments over here. No, we didn't do that one. We did this one. We didn't do this one. It's your IES. This next one's IES. Yeah, IES. Okay. Alright, let's get a preview, save it. We'll put pictures in later, I'm just gonna put right now. Let's get a preview on it, preview. And then we activate the auto, is it saying auto, or is it not an auto? I need to go into management. I'm going to which one call it activate the auto, so we're not even on one. Alright, see that right there at the bottom. It's not activating. Let me see what's going on here. Alright. Let's see, settings. Oh, it's not even on. No wonder. Okay, let's see what it does now. No, where's the slice and dice? Man, are you kidding me? I just could have put in a 3D, whatchamacallit, carousel. If that's the case, I don't want a slideshow, I want the slice and dice. That's what I put in, slice and dice. Where you at right here? There we go. What are you doing? Let me see. Autoplay. Okay, nothing happens. Okay, how do I do that? Behave. 3-minute loadout. Autoplay. Okay, so. Okay, that's 3. Give me a second for each one. that definitely would be on it. That would be on it. Okay. All right. Let me see. Autoplay auto load out. That's done. 3D carousel. Where is what you call my slice and dice? Because I can't see because it's all in black. Let's check this out. So I'm seeing it flash, but I'm not seeing it. It's supposed to slice up. It's supposed to change out. So it has this kind of cut effect to it, like a Rubik's Cube, and I'm not seeing it. It's supposed to be showing up. I'm not seeing it. So what's going on? We're just getting the flash here. That's all we're getting. Man, that's the case, man. I'm gonna figure that out. So there's gotta be a program error because it's supposed to show up kind of a slice and dice display. Let me see something for a minute. Oh, this is having an issue. Okay, now we don't need to be in images or anything. We need to go to settings. Let me see, design. We're gonna design. All right. So what's going on with you? Which one are you? This is the one we chose, right? I'm pretty sure this is what I got right here. So what's the issue? All right. Let's go to preview. Let me see something for a minute. Let me put another picture in besides the black picture and see what the reaction will be. Maybe it has several different pictures. It can't be the same pictures. So let's do something here. Let's go to back to editing. Yeah. All right. Okay, I got time for this. I'll figure it out later on. But for right now, I'm going to change it to something else. I'm going to change the design to the carousel. I'm going to come back and get that one. I think I know what it might be triggering it off. So I think all the pictures are the same, yet that different pictures, you get that blend. The carousel doesn't make a difference. Let's get the carousel. Let's see. Let's go here and let's get the design for the carousel. And we'll use that one right there. Carousel. Carousel. Okay, so right the heading. Let's go to settings right here. Auto's on. Let's try this. The other ones I got set, but I don't know what I got them set for. Let's see. This is kind of stuff you got to figure it out as you go along. It should be changing. The carousel is actually supposed to be moving. So the pictures are supposed to be sliding back and forth. There we go. It was an issue. The timing was too slow, so it just forever. All right. So where do we have it at? What do we have it for the slice and dice? We have it here. What's our timing here for this one? Let's go on this setting. It's exact. We have our timing for. We got it at 3.2. The 3.2 it activates. So now we know that. Because at 3 seconds, it was not activating for jack. So it's the 3.2 seconds. It's actually the magic number. All right. So we'll come out of this right here. We don't need this. We're going to go back and grab our carousel. Change our design. Go back in and get that slice and dice. All right. So let's see what happens. Let's go over here. Slice and dice. And this guy, okay, and we should get, it should activate, it should definitely activate some kind of activation. Let's see what we got here. No, it's got to be probably another, yeah, it's watching the flash on the side, but it's not doing it. All right, I'll figure that out later on. I see it flashing here, but for some reason it's not changing. That definitely could be a program problem. All right, let me use the carousels for right now. That's what I have to do. All right, let's go into, let's go out to changing this out to the carousels. Redesign character instead. I'll take that. Okay, whatever. I'll just take it from there. I'll save it. See what we get right now. We go in preview, which should automatically activate. There we go. That activates, but for some reason the other one that slices up doesn't. Maybe it's because there's all the pictures are matching. So I'll do experimenting, do another one, and we'll see what happens from there on another page. So this page is our demonstration page. Demonstration page. We got picture demonstrations here. This is what we set up here. We can always add in more video players if we want. Now we also too set up the mobile app. Well, actually, I set up the mobile page. I got an app that I'm working on for the actually we got a PayPal app that we're working on right now. So the PayPal app makes it a little bit easier when we get to finally get the store set up, because that means that the customers can come in, they can pick up what they want, and they can basically just tap on the kiosk and basically make the order right from there. So that's how we want to set it up. I don't want to put a keyboard in there because people are constantly touching the keyboard. Sometimes they can tap their phone to process the order right from there, pick out what they want, select what they want. They can do it that way, or they can go through the cell phone app. There's just different ways you basically can access the technology. All right. So this is all finished. Put it in there, make sure it's all legit, it's all good. We got shipping, we got the black shop, we got about us. Did I put anything for about us in here? I put something there just for the time being. Oh, forgot. We're going through pages. Can we hit through here? Yeah, we can go through here. All right. So about us, all we do is just expand the page. So let's see. I'll put a header in there real quick. Let's see. Text. And back to the header. That'll work right there. And of course, Taco will be in here. So Taco is Junior CEO, which I found that's what it was. And I went to Amazon and picked up Taco a collar with a tie. So if I can get him to stand still long enough, I can get a nice picture of him, and we'll post him up there on the page. He is the CEO. Or Junior CEO. All right, let me see. Get this text here. We need 43 for the font size. See, 43. And then we need, let's see. I want to have to do, because I'm not dragging screens up and down the stairs. I'm not doing it. It's too much work to drag a screen up the stairs. We do all wallpapers in the next room. Because for me to build the screen, the wood and all that stuff, and it's too much work. I'm just going to do all wallpapers in there. So if we do wallpapers, we can take them down. We can do the wallpaper screens in horizontal, which I gotta get the other projector fixed for that one. That's what I'm gonna do. Do the whole room in bone white and just do interchangeable wallpaper screens, which will make it much easier. And then that way, I'm not building, because I don't want to build, I'm moving and I want to build. The less I got to do, the better. So we'll do all wallpaper displays in there. We'll just make the place bone white so it looks like this in here, where all the walls are white, and we just do it that way. All right, there we go. I'm working on this thing. All right, let me see. Let's get this done here. Let's finish. Oh, that's my people chiming in. Yo, what's up? Good morning. People chiming in the morning. Where I get up, I'm saying good morning to everybody, even my customers. Like, good morning, good morning, good morning. Pop in there, Mr. Bird. All right, we're doing about us. No, we got two cats, nobody. All right. It's crazy. It's like funny because it's interesting. I was just talking about retiring, and here I am. Oh man, you never know what God's doing. That's why I said it's not good to always say that you're going to do something. I had to learn to teach myself saying God willing, because I never know what God wants to do. You know, and it's not right for me to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm going to do this." I don't know this yet, and that's what I got to teach another person. I guess part of myself, I got to train myself and teach myself to do. Only say what God tells me to say, and don't say what I want to say. You know. So I'll do it that way too. On top of that, let's see right here. All right, we got about us. We have some animation in this too. We have put any animation in this. Let me see. We're gonna do it this one. I want to do a flip. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that one instead. We'll do a flip in there. All right. All right, and we'll put a little. Which one at the bottom? What's this right here? Add section. Interesting. We'll do that for later on. All right. I need to put in a text in here. So I'll put it here. Oh, forgot to put a line in it too. The divider in there. We'll do that later on. Oh, come on. Be nice. Matter of fact, on here, I got that already set up. Let me put that divider real quick. Right there. Here we go. Put that in there too. That should have been in there before this one was in there. I gotta go outside and check and see if Francis is here. Mr. Francis. So I'm in here looking for, I think the only thing I'm buying for that place, because really I don't need much furniture. Bookcase, big bookcase unit, and I want one of those giant sectional sofas, giant massive cushions, that's what I want. I'm going to go over to I love the Amish. I love the Amish make a goose down comforters are freaking amazing. I just want to cover different forms of goose down comforters, giant pillows, so I can just sink into that bad boy, and I'll have my 150-inch screen. I am going to pick up the P2. I'm definitely going to buy one. I wanted to see what it looks like on our technology. So I'm picking that up for the Black Series technology. And I'm going to have a couple of 720p. I don't know a little bit of everything, 720p's and stuff like that. I'm definitely doing a forward display. My hallway's going to have a forward display on it. So there's going to be screens incorporated to the entire area. But my main show area, yeah, I'm doing 150-inch in there. Now my screen, I am going to buy an Elite. I'm buying an Elite edgeless 150-inch. I was going to do a tabby motorized, but now I don't want the tab. I want a screen right in there. And just set it up real nice in that section over there. And I'll be sleeping in the front room, because that's where I want to be at. I always sleep in the front room, like anybody's always sleep in the front room. And since the place comes with 2 master bedrooms, I'm turning one into the office and showcase and stuff like that. And my cat gets the other one. If I'm lucky to get the other one, they both get the master bedroom. So I'm going to turn that into a whole jungle safari back there. Huge, massive cat castles and all kinds of cool stuff. They can run around and jump and have fun. So that's going to be their section right there. That's it. All right, let me see. Let's see, what are we doing? Oh, about us, okay. Well, I'm not going to put anything down there right now, so I'm just going to put in God is amazing. Let me see. Amazing. In every shopping cart, we will give praise to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, none of this is possible. Oop, that's not supposed to be there. Where's my happy face? My happy face. Right in there somewhere. This is what happens when you paint your keyboard 4 or 5 times. No, we don't want that. Give me that. There we go. Expand our page 2. Be nice. Expand. Oh, I forgot we can't expand the page when this is in the way. Did we get the, well, before we do this, we didn't change it over to what we needed. Well, that's the text. Let me see. We'll bring it down a little bit more. my whatchamacallit. I know my headers are 43. What the heck is my, oh, I gotta look into that right there. I'm curious. I think it's 38. Pretty sure it's 38, but 28. All right, I'm gonna go back and check to make sure those are all in correctly. All right, let me see what we got going on here. We need to change that font. That's better. That's good. Put it in, save. All right, that's all right there for the time being. And then let me see about us. Let's go to home. Let's go to home. Home might definitely have to be changed. All right, yeah, we definitely got to change the type. Now we changed the font size of this one. This one, something completely different. All right, we need to change this to. Oh no, that stays the same. It's the demonstration. I'm going to change it to 43. We need to change the column for this one. Oh, come on, be nice. Oh, that was not necessary. We're right there. Chose to be a jerk. All right, let me see. Where we come at that? There we go. Ooh, that's better, but man, I gotta shrink that a little bit. It's too much. I gotta shrink it a little bit. That's good. Here, what's this one right here? What's the size of this text? 36. We need to be at 43. 43, 40, 40, 43. Well, come nudge in at 43. And I need to bring this down to where? Okay, somewhere. Let's see, there you are. Wait, so why is it so huge? 43 is usually put in anyway. Why is that so huge? Alright, whatever. That's how I treat the paper anyway. Let me see. Anything else involved here? Alright, basically. Okay. Let's see that. Alright, anything I'm missing? Alright, I think I forgot to put some anime in for some animation or whatever it is, special effects for some of the hitters. So let me see, what do we got about us? About us is done, the black shop. We can do it with black shop. So this is the black shop. We need to expand just a little bit. There we go. Alright, there's the black shop right there. Now we're going to have a section here, simple and plain. Everything's going to be out in the open. We're going to have projector support, which will be right there. You can go in and click on it and see if your projector is basically compatible with the technology. We'll have projector support in the same policies in there on every single shopping cart. So you can go in there and read through it, but we'll have a policy right there and underneath of it, so you can't miss it. It is right there. We don't have a specification sheet because, like I said before, all the screens are still in testing. Even the gamer, even though it's completed majority of all tests, it still has more testing to go. There's some other stuff we have to run on it too to make sure it's going to run perfectly. Because the last thing I need is to get sued in a contract. I mean, literally get sued in a contract because something we didn't test correctly, didn't pop up right. So I gotta do a little bit more testing. I'm gonna be doing some ultra short throw. I haven't done any ultra short throw gaming on there yet. I had a few people asking what this gaming look like on ultra short through there, so we have to do those too. But we have even though we painted over the other screen, we have 129 and 1610 of the Gamer Fusion downstairs. So I got to redo the floor. The floor right now is just trash, and I can't shoot any videos down there. We gotta clean it up a bit down there. I'm going to be putting a huge display across the black wall there, and I'm going to be doing the floor in white and the other one in white, and put a couple of neon lights down there so we can have something nice for the background. As for when you look at the screen, you can see the other background where the ceiling's not fully done. So right there, I'm just going to put something across there to cover that up so I can get a nice Photoshop of the screen on display out there. This is why the wallpapers are so important, because the wallpapers are thin, they're small, I can just roll them up when I'm done and stick them in a corner, and a 10 of them on display, and put them here and put them there. That's what's fantastic with the wallpaper screens. Completely portable. Let's see what we got going on here. So this right here is this is the what you call this section. Okay, we need to move this. We definitely need to move this. And bring it down some more. I need to move that whole section. Where's this section right here? Yeah, we need to move that whole shopping cart section needs to be moved. So I gotta put something right there. We'll put this right here. And we need to put a header in here. We need to put something here. Let me see. Give me some text here. I'll take that right there. We need to label the black shop. Now this site is the only place where you can actually get the Black Series. You can't go to Crystal Ridge and get it. You have to go through here to get it. So this is what this is going to be dedicated for. Let me see. Let's go ahead and take all this out real quick. Let's put in the black shop. Should put on black shop or the black shop? Black shop. I just put on black shop. I'm gonna see if they got the intro. I'm gonna see that. I want the intro on the setup for the front page. The intro page. Let me see. Let me come in here. Get this here. Let me see. Okay, and let's go in and let's grab this. Yeah, it's already finished right there. Oh, we gotta change up this font. Let's see. Get out of the way. All right. Now, let's make this a little bit more formal. I need to go in text here. All right. Yeah. That's better. Okay, let's see. Oh, I mean, God, wait, move. Seriously? Move. All right. Oh, I forgot we can use it in the computer from here. Let's see. Yeah, I like that better. Like when it comes out, like it's coming out in 3D actually. I like that better. Welcome to the block shop. All right, let's put a divider in there. Let's see. So when I'm done with this, I'll publish it and you can go through it and see what's been done. But we want to make it so y'all can come in and see how the progress is going. Let's see, I need a divider. Oh, this is just in there, bird. That bird there. Right, perfect. That was much better. I'm going to change, we got that block shop. That's a block shop right there. Okay, demonstrations, all that's right there. What do we have for animation for demonstrations? Demonstrations have a form of anime attached. Make sure on this one. See what we have on this one. Let's see. We'll take that one. Just save. Let's have a look. The preview. Perfect. Does the whole animation to it? Let's see. Yeah, it does. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Go on here. Ship information here. So update. That's good. Let's see. Demonstrations. So what I want to do with this one, I want to keep. We'll have some demonstrations outside the page, but then I want to go overboard with it. So we're gonna have a page for demonstrations and 4 other demonstrations for the product. It's only about, we haven't decided how many is gonna be in the collection. We do know one of them is a limited edition. It's a super jet black screen, but we're not gonna talk too much about that one, but it's a limited edition version. We're only gonna have like so many of these per month. They're gonna be really hard to get your hands on. If you get one, you got bragging rights galore, and it's gonna be crazy insane. But it's a limited edition. And so they're going to come in special containers. It's not going to be your everyday container you see on screen. It's going to be something really, really exclusive. It's going to be like, I'm trying to see if I can get a friend of mine. He does, well, actually, I can go to Vistaprint and get custom boxes. So it's going to be a custom case box, everything for it. It's going to be really, really nice. So they're going to be like, if you got one, you got one. If you don't, you don't. They're going to be hard to get, but we're going to make them like the limited edition. You know what I mean? They're going to be affordable. They're not going to be crazy expensive. It's going to be really hard to get your hands on one. That's all. We want something really cool. Special casing for it. Oh, I forgot about that too. We got to get the boxes done. So, all right. So usually these things are going to have their own boxes. They're going to have their own customized boxes. So when you get it, it's going to be encased into a box. You open it up. It's going to be pretty cool. So like I said, we're putting some money into this thing. A lot of money into this, but this is going to be, when you open it up, it's going to be like you open up a shoebox, you know, the top, and it's going to have everything cased into it. It's going to have those special cards and thank you and all that stuff like that. These things are going to be really nice. These Black series. But also too, I'm also talking to somebody about getting the technology certified. So that's what we're working on. After we get all the documents, all the paperwork done, everything's legit, everything's locked in, the next thing is certification for the technology. Because we want to put certification certificates and all that stuff in it. So this is going to be a whole different way on how we're going to be doing home theater projection screen paints and all that stuff like that. I'm trying to see if I can get my hands on some all black rollers. It'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So I can have some special packages with coming rollers and all that stuff. I'm gonna see if we can get custom black rollers for that with our company's logo and everything on them. But this is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. Sorry about bumping the stand there. So let me see. All right, that's all done. Let me see, shipping information, that's finished. Everything's good. It's not finished, but it's just a rough copy. So at least we now have a platform we can start building on. And that's what I wanted to do here, just get everything done so we can have that platform to build on. And then we had the black shop. I like that. Okay, so I'll give y'all a better look at this. You can't see much from there. So you can see what it looks like. We're actually in preview mode right now. So there's the home. And we'll put a couple video players in the front and some information down there. So we're not done building on that yet. And then we'll come over to About Us, which we still have more information to put in there. All right. And then we have the black shop. That's where you can make your purchase at. And you can see we're getting ready to set up the shopping carts and stuff like that, getting that ready. When that time comes, we'll have a demonstration page. You can come on here and check out all kinds of videos and slideshows and all that cool stuff on here. We're also going to have a customers page and some other stuff we're going to have up here. This is just what we have for right now. And this is the shipping information, which this is actually copied from our their website, which makes it a lot easier for me. I got to do all new videos, but so that's why the video player is not going to be the same. So that's all the information we have in there for shipping. And we're going to be adding some other policies in there too. These are policies that benefit you at the end of the day. So, you know, we have enough in there, you know, for everything else, but we need to put some other ones in there too. Because as COVID is still creeping out there, you know, you're still going to have delays and problems and all that stuff. And we need to make sure our customers are taken care of on that end right there. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the update of what we're working on, the next company, the next stage. And keep in mind, for those of you who are thinking about, or you're going to get rid of the 2.0s, they're all going to stay. Crystal Edge Technology Screen's not going anywhere. We're just going to have two companies instead. And we want to keep this one a little separate. We don't want everything, we got so much stuff going back and forth. It's just getting a little berserk back and forth. So we want to keep it separate. So I have to finish, come back in downstairs, I have to take care of, see what has to be done downstairs, then I have to come back in and I have to tweak my search engine optimizer. Everything I put on here, I'm gonna have to basically tweak the search engine so it pops up anywhere. Let me see something for a minute, we'll come out of this editing real quick. And I need to go save just in case if I forgot. And I'm gonna go publish, so now you guys can see it. Now, if there's any missed typos or whatever in there, I'm not worrying about it. I haven't got a chance to take everything over to the spelling checker. Right now, if I did spell anything wrong, it would came up in red. But sometimes the system doesn't read grammar correctly, and I don't do grammar correctly sometimes. So I have to take it to a site where we put up there and it does grammar check and all that stuff on there. So we make sure everything's good. But you know, that's what it is right now. So it is published right now. We do have a cell phone version of it too on our for cell phone mobile apps. And there also too. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you all. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the amazing technology. Got to go and God bless.